Hey guys, I just love this guy's channel. I also like another one, Angel Angela's channel, but I like him. Let's see what he's got to say.
We were, but not every supply is created equally. Um, so they might jump and have to go deal with somebody who has less self-confidence, who has less character, who has less charisma, who has less ambition, who has less money, because 9 times out of 10, those people are easier to control. So
Yep.
if you're looking at a narcissist and you're wondering, how did they leave me for them? It's because that person is easier to control. So even though you might have it going on looks wise, money wise, financial, whatever it is, they'll rather go over there because they can easily manipulate this person. When you have your shit together to a certain extent, it's harder for people to manipulate you because you have a certain standard about yourself. Also, if you start figuring them out, they know it's going to be harder to manipulate you and they're going to have to put in some work. And a lot of these motherfuckers are lazy. But anyway, they try to keep contact with you while they're with another person so they can still have a way back to you. Because a lot of these individuals know they're going to fuck up that situation too. Remember, I told y'all, narcissists lack the ability to be consistent. Narcissists lack the ability to maintain anything constant. Because, first of all, it's not in their nature to act like they have sense.
Wow.
They can do it for a certain amount of time, but every now and then that narcissist tick is going to be ticking at them, and it's going to be scratching at the surface to act how they really want to act. They can't help themselves. They lack impulse control, and that narcissistic behavior is an impulse, and they cannot control it. They know what they're doing. They just can't control it. And they know they can only control it to a certain extent, but they lack control. So they can control it to manipulate you, and they can control it to make it look like it's something for a certain amount of time, but they can't do that consistently.
Yeah.
So they know, I got to keep my foot in the door over here where I was getting the most supply at. Even though they found out who I was, maybe if I...
See, the supply is the energy that you put in something. It's that intensity that the narcissist craves. Do you know this? When they say supply, the love, the hate, even arguments, that's supply to a narcissist, believe it or not. I mean, yeah. I mean, they want the love, they want the sex. They're like, wow, I like that because that feels good. Like, it's the amount of energy that you put in
away for a little bit, or if I don't contact them as much, they'll kind of forget everything that I put them through.
Yeah.
Narcissists count on you forgetting the shit that they've done. That's why when you come back, a lot of times they don't want to talk about what happened the last time. They don't want to go over, oh, remember, when I found that girl in the bed with you, or found that guy in the bed with you, blah, blah, blah. They don't want to talk about that because they want you to forget. Because if you do have that conversation, that means they have to not only accept accountability,
they can't even remember their lives.
They also have to come to terms with the fact that they are not the person that they created in their heads. They are not the ego. They are not the false self that they are created to deal with you. So, they will avoid talking about anything that they've done to you, but they will never forget anything you've done to them, and they'll always try to play that.
That's true. They don't forget. They don't forgive. They don't forget. They don't look in. They don't say, okay, this is what happened. And this, of course, they can't even put themselves in your shoes. They can't even put themselves in your shoes. They can talk about their own stuff, but they cannot, for the love of them, put themselves in somebody else's shoes and know how they feel. That's the difference between a narcissist and an empath. An empath can turn around and feel empathy and actually feel what that other person's feeling if they're experiencing trauma or talking about their trauma or whatever. And the narcissist cannot. Yeah.
Against you and in favor of their situation. They want to keep track and keep tabs on you. First of all, they lack the ability to let anyone go. That's why they always have that ex from 20 fucking years ago, that ex from high school, that ex-wife that they still dealing with, because they lack the personal skills. They lack the ability to cut and end relationships properly. That's why they have a bunch of lingering relationships, because they don't properly know how to
close them out.
Those off. So they're going to keep contact with you.
That's what I said. I think I said that in a video on my other channel, because this guy would never give me closure. I mean, this person would never give me any closure at all. To keep the relationship going, no matter how dysfunctional it is.
Let you go, because they always want to have the hope that I can come back when I feel like it, or if I let enough time pass, they'll forget all the shit that I put them through, and they'll easily let me back into their life. That's why they gotta kind of, okay, well, he's married or he has a girlfriend. Why is he still calling me, or why is she still calling me? That's because they know, and 9 times out of 10, they getting on their fucking nerves over there. They running them up the damn wall. So they gotta reach out and butter you up and check your temperature, so that they can know, okay, well, when this fails, because I know it is, because I'm doing the most, I know I have a spot over here. So it's not.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what my husband did. Exactly what this person that keeps, calling. They don't end things. They don't know how to end things. They don't want to end things.
To feel like, oh, I got them and they really want me, or whatever the case. It's just they want to keep that door open.
Yeah.
Narcissists do not like closing doors. Narcissists do not like giving closure, because they always want the ability to make you feel like they have an answer for you. And if you feel like they have an answer for you, you always welcome them in to give you that answer. The only thing is, they gonna breadcrumb the shit out of you with that answer to keep you engaged. Like, one day I'll get the proper answer. One day I'll get the proper answer.
No, you will never.
One day I'll be able to, solve this riddle. Or one day they'll be truthful. One day they'll be honest. One day they'll be faithful.
Yeah, I know. We keep that hope.
Bullshit breadcrumb signs.
Yeah, it's... Especially with me and then my parents, not having boundaries up and stuff like that. It's the same damn thing. I've just inherited that from my parents. So I've got to put up these strong boundaries now. Just that incident with my dad. You're going to teach them. You're going to teach them.